Soundstrap.
Hi guys, welcome to our vlog. So today is gonna be quite of a hot topic that we're gonna speak about. Obviously, it's been happening since Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
For the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks now. Okay.
So in Kensington, Cape Town, in fact as a whole, Cape Town as a whole, South Africa as a whole, the entire conversation of human trafficking and kidnapping has been on the rise. So based on all particulars and all details and all videos and all statements led as well as police reports and so forth, we're not going to include all of those information. So we're going to sit down, have a chat and then explain to you guys exactly what's going on in our area. So not too long ago, there's been conversations or statements out that there was 2 girls that was almost kidnapped on their way to school. Now these descriptions of vehicles, specifically in the mornings when they do go to school, high school basically, the cars will take pictures of them, and also they'll be tracking the girls. The time the school comes out, they'll be tracking the girls as well. That's a great opportunity for them to actually, take them and disappear with them. Now, based on the law in South Africa as a whole, many of the communities in Cape Town has taken the entire situation into their own hands. For example, in Hanover Park, where there has been another instance of kidnapping, part of human trafficking as well, and this driver was beaten up and his car was burnt. He was actually dead. He was laying there next to his car, it's burning, laying half naked and dead. I'm not going to include any of these videos or pictures in this because it is too graphic for some viewers. Also, my daughter's school as well. There's been a statement out as well based on a grey car that's taking pictures of the young kids, the young girls specifically. Men, grown men, not from South Africa. Yes, they are in South Africa, but not a citizen of South Africa to be exact. However, we don't know, right? There's people we don't know. It might even be people that we do know also that lives in the same road, don't live next door to us. We don't know. People's not speaking up. So the hot topic for the past 2 weeks has been going according to the human trafficking and the kidnapping as well. So seeing I'm a father that I actually take my daughter every single day to school, and I fix them at school as well. It's basically high risk. It's high risk at this time because I can't trust her to go to the shop down the road or go to the grandma's place because we're too scared to have them go outside even. Can't we trust them playing alone outside our garage or in a garage?
Oh yes, before you go any further. Also, what's been happening in our area lately is shooting. They don't know about that. So, we live in Kensington, Factoryton area, and obviously they are, I don't know what war is going on now lately, but they shot a guy, right? Last week. Okay, unfortunately he is not dead, but I think the war is still continuing because last night as well there's been gunshots firing crazy. So we are a bit cautious about letting our children play, especially especially outside in the road and stuff. So we are very alert when it comes to certain things like that. Also, another thing is we're not sure.
Yes, so in turn you'll be creating a case for yourself for actually stoning someone, burning someone, beating them up horribly, burning their car. Remember, people are recording all of this and police will use that footage to actually specifically go and knock and see and investigate who these people are, beating up this person, burning the car. So in turn you're actually creating a criminal case for yourself and you're basically working against the law also. So you might be liable for that person's death in terms. Also the gang violence as well. So last night my daughter went to my mom and dad, right? and it was around about 5:30 in the evening. It was not really dark, the sun was still a bit out, there was still light outside, and 5 minutes later my mom comes in and tells me that they are shooting.
We never heard anything because obviously our television is playing and we can't hear anything around because obviously we living at the back and my mother-in-law's living in front, so obviously they can hear everything from the front.
Yeah, we're still renting, so we're not we're not fortunate yet to buy our own place yet. But yes, I then had to go and collect my daughter at my mom-in-law's place, and it's been an issue. We came back home, it was dark. Just a few hours later, they were shooting again. A few weeks before then, they shot a young boy also, just a few roads away from us. Our police blocked off our entire road based on that, because they actually shot someone. Yes, the boy is not dead, but it's in broad daylight. I was actually on my way back home from school to collection day once again, and they basically shot or injured a young boy. So that's the conversation about the human trafficking. We're not with what is going on. It's a huge risk because now we can't trust anyone once again, and that's a problem. We can't trust sending our children now to let's say
Neighbors,
to play
parties, whatever.
Parties and so forth, because we're on high alert now based on this human trafficking that's going on. Kidnapping as well, hijacking as well, gang violence as huge problems. Yes, it is a norm to have this in the community, but it's becoming bad, it's becoming worse based on human trafficking.
Because every day there's always something that is popping up.
It's been quiet for some time now. Like my one former colleague as well, his cousin has been hijacked. Not actually hijacked, she has been missing for about a week, 2 weeks now. And they are still looking for her. There's a few other girls as well that's been disappearing, still looking for her. Bonteville, the same case. There's a car driving, a white Toyota car driving, or the white Toyota Taz driving, with 2 gentlemen in front. And there's kids running away because they can see these guys are watching them. There's even a young girl wearing a robe or gown basically. Sees the guys and runs away. It became so bad, we will actually drive slowly in your area,
follow you, know where you live.
Exactly. So
it's dangerous.
The conversation is not about all extravagant. I'm not gonna put on footage and videos and pictures and so forth, because that's not, our channel is not all about the negatives. We're actually all about the positives. We don't want to have negative vibes. Yes, the conversation is hard. Things has been becoming worse on a daily. So we're not gonna have a entire long conversation about that. We don't want to drag the process. But yes, there is a few. If you don't know what human trafficking is all about, you can do some research on that as well. Kidnapping as well, hijacking. With people actually being stoned and to death when community stands up together. But yes, guys, that's the conversation.
Obviously, there's movies also out there.
Yeah, there is movies about it. For example, Taken. That's a perfect example.
Kidnap. It's also one of them.
Taken. Yeah. So if you haven't watched that before, you can watch it as well, just to get clued up as to what human trafficking is all about and hijacking.
I also want to mention that on Monday, when Shadai got home, I had this conversation with her. I probably went a bit too hard on her, but you know, when you speak in depth and when you speak to your children and then they have this look of shock, like what are you talking about? So I'm not sure, I probably put her in the shock. But you have to speak to your kids, guys. You have to speak to your kids. Real talk, hardcore. Please speak to them. I've spoken to her also about that she needs to know that her body is very important, and also no one touching your body. Obviously, it's not just a conversation for having it with your girls, but also having a conversation with your boys, because anything can happen. These things can happen at school as well. Am I right? It can even happen your aunts, your uncles, your family. So guys, please just be alert, stay alert. And also, anything else, babe, besides
so the example of a classic experiment, right? For example, if you have children, you can try this. So
it's actually hard. It's a serious topic, but how do you speak about it with your kids? How do you let them know that this is actually happening, and please look out for this, don't go with strangers, don't accept anything from strangers. So obviously all of those things.
So for example, right, as we were saying, devise a plan. For example, if you have a house, you have children in your house, right? You can tell them, this is the password. This is the password. If anyone comes to school and says, no, mommy sent you to come fetch you at school, or mommy gives you this, or mommy said yes, you ask them, you tell them to ask for the password. If that person does not know the password, you run away. That's only one of the notions I had when it comes to the children, and not knowing exactly whether the parents are fetching them at school or not. If there is an up-down situation, right? That's one of the ideas. But other than that,
there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot, because I remember when I was on primary school, I'm not sure. Okay, this was not human trafficking back then, but it was more of do not speak with strangers, do not accept anything by strangers and stuff like that. We used to have this, what do you call these? I don't know what you call it, but used to have these bands, these colorful bands, and then obviously with the bands, they used to stay. Was it the home number? I'm not sure, with your name, and phone number, and then obviously your address. I'm not sure of that. So we used to have a, what is it called? Something about the ban, save ban, or something like that. I'm not sure.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I know it's not a different kind of video, we'll be doing a challenge or whatnot. We are going to try and have more of these conversations as time goes as well. And thank you so much for watching the video. Do make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. If you're new, welcome. You are the Claasenclothing fan. And leave this video a nice juicy like as well. Enjoy, guys. Cheers.